is our surprise episode.
Okay, I'm going to say something really crazy.
What's up?
Actually, I'm going to say a lot of crazy things
Go
in
on.
the next span a couple minutes. Because we're recording this, right? Immediately after doing our Raptor video.
No.
Right. So, I only have a handful, a small charcuterie board delicacy selection of things to say.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know how much you're going to say.
Uh-huh.
So what if
Uh-huh.
we did a mini episode and released it halfway through the week?
All done.
It can be our
Well, because we still need to do all of our other ideas.
it can be our
We need to do a Christmas episode.
Exactly.
And then we need to do our end of year episode. That's
what
going to
I'm-
be a huge episode.
That's what I'm
That's going to be a
saying.
huge episode.
That's what I'm saying. I literally
What
just
do. Oh, we got... That's so funny.
should we walk them through what the month's going to look like?
Girl, the month's already started.
No, I mean, well, obviously we've got the Wrapped. Oh, well, let's walk them through what we're going to do.
Okay. So, firstly, we're doing Wrapped, which you all know.
Which was like our favorite music of the year.
Yeah. Well,
Actually-
not by choice.
Not by choice. That actually, I was going to say that. Should we quickly give them our favorite songs of the year? No, actually, I can't even be bothered thinking of them.
To be honest, I probably wouldn't change much. I probably would add maybe one Conan Gray song from his new album, probably Nauseous. But apart from that,
No, I'm actually going to give a speed run of the songs that I think deserve a quick
honorable mention.
because there are some songs.
I think something from what's it called? Whoa.
It was an aggressive burp at Shadow because she's a fat bitch.
Oh.
She is. All she does if it does anymore is eat, and I'm sick and tired of it. Okay, my honorable mentions of songs this year.
Go on.
Beg for Me by Lily Allen. It's good, and I'm going to only love the album more and more the now that I listen to it.
Literally.
And I know that over the next couple of weeks, I'm going to fall even more in love with it, and
Clock
I'm going
it.
to be angry that I didn't listen to it earlier in the year.
Clock
and I
it.
know Beg for Me is going to be the one I want to shout out.
Clock it.
It's You by Nina Darachi and Dane.
Yep.
Actually, I Love My Computer, the whole album, should have been there. And I wish I knew about it earlier this year, because if I knew about this album earlier this year, it would have been my number one. And I'm gonna be a prophet right now, and I'm gonna predict something magical. And I'm gonna be right because I'm never wrong. I think Nina Darachi's album will definitely be on my top 5 albums next year.
Next year.
Absolutely. Secrets by Miley Cyrus and Lindsey Buckingham and Mick Fleetwood.
Yeah.
Life-changing. Fleetwood Mac and Miley Cyrus, Don't Make Me Come.
Yeah. That should have been in your top 5.
That should have
I'm
been.
shocked it wasn't.
That's what I'm saying. How the fuck was that not in there? I listened to that song so much.
Simple Things by Joe Misaka.
That is such a good song.
Yeah. That should have been in my top 5 easily. I think that was either my most listened to from that album, or it would have been close. I'm kind of really shocked that Sweet Transvestite wasn't on my top 5. Well, it wasn't. Actually, we haven't even looked at our playlist.
Do you think that'll tell us?
Yeah, it does. Literally, look how many listens. It shows you how many listens.
Oh, shit. Your top songs of 2025. Okay. Oh, I love the listens. Oh my god. You know what's so funny? Guess what's in 6th place?
What?
Alter Ego with JT.
Come
I
on,
was
man.
so convinced that was going to be...
Nauseous is so low!
That is baffling.
Okay, it's about halfway.
Number 7 is Jealous Type by Doja.
The whole of the Tate McRae album is in my top 10.
That makes so much sense.
That makes no sense.
Anna Wintour by Azalea Banks is my number 8. Makes so much sense. End of the World by Miley Cyrus, number 9. And number 10 is Killer by Lady Gaga. That makes so much sense. That makes me happy. That's actually healed the
Party
wound.
For You is like in my top 15.
Period.
My top Conan Gray song was Maniac.
Wow.
That annoys me.
That kind of baffles
That
me.
annoys
what the
me.
fuck? Wow.
Eternal Sunshine, of course.
One More Time, Doja Cat, of course. Secrets by Lindsay and Miley,
The
obviously.
only Dua Lipa songs I have are the live ones.
Wow. I've got Yummy, the Righteous remix by Aisha Erotica.
My top songs from Wishbone is Vodka Cranberry. That's so funny. And
That
Care.
is so... Oh, that is crazy taste.
No, cray.
Boy Crazy by Kesha.
I'm boy crazy. I'm boy crazy.
And then Aquamarine makes sense. Oh, The Girl Is Mine. I'm so surprised The Girl Is Mine isn't higher for me. I listened to that song. I thought I listened to that song so much more than 40 times.
My 100th song is The Giver, with 27 listens.
Period. You know what's so random that's in here that I can't believe is in here?
What?
Juice by Lizzo. Do you know why that's in there?
Why?
Because when I was really depressed at the beginning of the year, I would go on a 15-minute walk every afternoon, and on that 15-minute walk, I would listen to Juice 3 times over because it's the only song that embodies happiness to me.
Clark. Ah, man, is with 28 listens.
Lose My Mind.
What's my highest Jeremy song?
Walk of Fame.
Don't tell me
Fame
that's
is a
Simple
gun.
Things.
Oh, Sports Car Diva. Panic at the Disco.
Simple Things is in my, like, 70th.
Wow. Now when I'm looking over this, it makes so much sense. Like, every other song that's in it, I'm happy with that. Can we just share our playlist? You all can go through them if you're interested.
Yeah, for real.
Have you got anything else you want to...
Manchild at 57 listens is kind of crazy to me. I don't feel like I listen to it that much, but I guess. I'm kind of shocked that Hometown is the top song of that album for me, the Jeremy Zucker album, because it's probably my lower half of the rankings. But anyway, it was the first single, so it makes sense.
Oh, right. Now, sometimes I hate that about singles. I'm like, girl, you're a lie. You only listen to You so much because you came out
at first. Yeah, literally. Anyway, that's how Raps
also,
rapped.
Jealous Type definitely would have been in my top 5 if it counted all the times I listened to the release snippet when it dropped in January. I listened to that release snippet like every day. So the stories I have.
Go on.
I'd first like to state that I want to finish the story we were talking about before we started recording the last episode.
Go on.
Very, very quickly.
Go on.
So I was on a Reddit thread of Frankenstein the other day talking about the lymphatic system, and then all the health nerds got onto it and started talking about it. And it was so crazy to me because they said something. They were like, whenever you're really, really sick, your lymphatic system drains entirely. Your entire body purges it because it's a system of mucus throughout your whole body. I'm learning things every day. I'm young. It purges and it comes out all your eyes, your nose, your mouth, wherever there's holes. And then they went, and actually, you have holes all over your body, your pores, and it purges throughout all your pores as well, which is why your entire body aches when you've got sickness. And I was so gagged by that. I'm learning. Maybe I should have taken biology. Too bad I'm an artist.
Our bodies are so intradic. Yeah, I said it again.
Now.
Intricate. Yeah.
The writer and the reader. Anyway,
Can you please cut that out?
No fucking way.
I hate you.
No fucking way. What are we doing here? Are we here to fuck spiders?
You might be, the way you scream at them.
That's not fucking them. That's terrified of them. What? Do you think I sleep with men I'm terrified
Being fucked
of?
by spiders.
Exactly. Do you think I get fucked by things I'm scared of?
Yes.
Is that something you do normally?
That's why you've never been fucked by
Well, actually, that's not true. I'd like to reveal that my next story is... I got railed. Obviously. Like I do every weekend. I'm a slut.
Here we go.
The average body count of an Australian man is 13 in their life. I tripled that in 1 year. I'm run through. I'm gaping. I'm dripping out.
Why are you lying to our audience?
Huh?
Why are you lying to our audience?
Why are you lying to our audience?
This is crazy.
It's a real question.
That's why I asked it.
Anyway, moving
Go
on. Go on what?
Explain your sexual encounters.
I just did.
No, you didn't. You just named a statistic and then expected everyone to be like, I ain't tripled that.
Do you remember the names of all the people you've been with?
No, but I know my nicknames.
Oh, I lost count of nicknames.
Oh, dig names.
Yeah, dick names. I lost count of the dick names.
Go on.
Go on what? I don't remember them.
I'm sure you can describe a single
Actually,
situation
to
of
be
which
honest,
you got fucked.
The ones that I even...
If you want to play this game.
Oh, I actually have been wanting to tell this story for a hot second on the podcast, and I've been too scared to reveal it.
Go on.
So there was this one time when I was really depressed and I was rebounding from He Who Shall Not Be Named after uni.
Yep, clearly.
And this was when I was living back across the road. I'd gone in my car, so I was like doing a lot of late night driving, just driving around crying. I was listening to K by Cigarettes and Sex, I think it is, a lot, and I was like, I can't listen to that song anymore. I like traumatized. I like get flashbacks when I listen to that now. Oof. It's kind of bad.
That is bad.
I was in a dark place,
really?
And then so I took myself to go watch After Sun at the cinema. It was a pre-release because it released in America the year before, and they weren't releasing it in Australia, and it was a one-time showing of it in the cinemas. And I was like, I'm seeing it. I need to see this. I don't know why, but it's like one of those indie films that you just stumble on, and you're like, I need to watch this.
Okay.
And so I went to go see it, and you know how you said the other day that you watch movies and you have an appreciation for them? That is exactly how I felt after that movie. I watched it and I went, I don't know if I necessarily like it, but I definitely have an appreciation for it for a number of reasons.
That's so funny because you've been on the hill.
You need to watch it.
To make me watch
no,
it.
it's good. Like it's good, but you have an appreciation for it. You don't look at it and go, this is like, oh, you need to watch it. You need to understand the emotions it conveys are so, it's such a necessary watch.
Okay. Well, then we will watch it.
So then I watched it, and I was walking out. I was in the New Farm Cinemas, which is right next to the Valley, and I was walking in my car, and I went, I don't really know if I want to go home right now. So I text my friend, who lives all the way in Indooroopilly. He's like, oh, yeah, girl, I'm already going out. So then I just leave my car there. Do I leave my car there? No, I drive all the way to Indooroopilly, and then I go into the Valley with them immediately after. Leave my car there at their house. Is that what I do? Yeah, that's what I do. Get into the Valley, get blackout drunk. I wasn't deep in alcoholic hole for like 4 months at this point. Smoking all day, every day. Drinking every night. Not every night, every weekend.
Yep.
I don't remember much. I don't remember being... Oh, actually, that's a little bit too deep for the podcast. Anyway, so
in a
then...
mini episode nonetheless.
A what?
A mini episode nonetheless.
This isn't going to be a mini
No,
episode after all. So basically we go to Fluffy. When Fluffy was still a thing, I missed Fluffy. Was this a Sunday night? Or maybe it was Cloudland.
This is ADHD, right?
I don't really know, girl. But I was drunk. I was so drunk and I was dancing. And there's this guy who'd chatted me up a couple of times that had been roaming out in the Valley. Like we'd spoken once or twice and smokers, like nothing serious. And he would not leave me alone. Like he was following me around everywhere I went. And I was trying to like avoid this man. I didn't want any part of it. I was like not really feeling it because I thought we were like kikiing. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know when you kiki with someone in smokers and you're having a good old fucking talk and shit? And this bitch got the wrong idea. And this is before I really had, like, any sort of conviction or ability to stand up to someone or confront them in any way, shape, or form. And I definitely could not turn someone down. That was, like, just, like, too out. No, we didn't cut. No, we didn't have technical issues. No, nothing happened.
Why did you send me a video of you getting your tattoo?
Because that video is a gigabyte.
Why not just shave it down? Do you really need the whole thing?
I just don't like to... It would still be a gigabyte even if I cut it down because your phone remembers the data.
Okay, recording.
That was for my... I had to do a documentary assignment in my second year of uni.
This doesn't look like Nipfia when performing.
I said that to you before. It's that one. And so I was living with Naomi. It was the first week I was living with Naomi back in my old house. And I had to do this challenge. And I barely knew this girl. But she was like... The teacher was like, if you have to find whoever's in your house and get them to do this. Or find someone. You have to do it. You have to. You don't have a choice. Okay. And I went, I don't have any...
Is this related to the club story?
No, it's not. But anyway, then I sat her down and I made her do all that. And it's really special to me because it's like we barely know each other. And she told me all her, like, everything about her. And then I went, oh, I didn't know you did all that. And that's how we connected. And then we, like, stayed up all night talking. And it was, like, just really cute. It's really sentimental to me. Anyway, so... I'm walking out of this club and this guy follows me out after I've tried to like deter him all night. I've given him obvious signals. I don't give a fuck. I'm not engaging.
Casually.
And this is not fucking getting it. And this was when I was starting to get sick of men because I just was like, I just was rebounding really bad, and I was in a bad spot, and they weren't treating me very well. Anyway, I go to get into the Uber with my friend. I say, I don't want you to come with me. I'm done for the night. My friend goes, no, have him come anyway. And then the guy goes, well, I need a lift home anyway. So he gets in the fucking Uber, and I'm like, this is crazy. So he comes back to my friend's house where I've parked my car, gets out, comes inside, sits down with me. We're having a little conversation, and I'm kind of gone by this point. Like, I'm so emotionally fucked that I was like, well, the universe has obviously decided what's happening for me. So I guess I'll succumb to the situation and try and get some enjoyment out of it. Anyway, so mind you, important information, my friend's moving out of his house that weekend. So the lounge is empty. So he goes into his room and starts hooking up with this guy that he's brought home with him. Me and this guy I'm with are left out in the lounge room with no couch or anything, so we're sitting on the floor. And then my friend, I say, the guy I've brought with me, we start giving each other head on the floor, on the bare floorboards. And then I'm like, I'm so drunk, and I'm so fucked off my face. This is gonna sound really bad, but I wanted to go home, so I was like, I'm going home. Whether you're coming with me or not, I don't really give a fuck. So I'm getting in my car and driving home. Are you coming with me or what are we doing? And then he's like, well, I guess I'm not going to stay here. And I was like, you could have just fucking got your own way home, but sure, whatever. Crazy. I don't know why this man wanted me bad. Pussy tight. So then this guy I'm hooking up with, he realizes that he's left his purse in the room where my friend's getting fucked by this guy. So then he goes, well, I'm not leaving without it. And I'm like, well, go, you can't just walk in. And he barges in. I see everything. My friend is gagged within boots. The guy I'm hooking up with is like, I don't know who you're referring to.
Okay, I'll tell you after.
Wait, are you talking about the guy I'm hooking up with or
Your
my friend? Who do you think it is? Just say it. No, not.
I didn't.
Oh, maybe
I don't think I meant.
I don't think you have either. Anyway, I'm gonna blurt that
Bleep.
out. Bleep.
Bleep.
Anyway, so I see everything. The guy I'm hooking up with sees everything. They see everything. It's a whole kerfuffle, and shockingly, I just wanted to kill myself, and not because of the situation I was in. So then we get into the car and I drive home. It's the drunkest I've ever driven, and I've never drove properly before or after. That was intense. What's the other format where we talk about? Yeah. Anyway, so then I drive this guy home with me. The last thing I wanted to do in my whole life
Was give him head.
No, was have him come home with me. But I was so over it by this point. I was like, you know what? Apparently, showering me in compliments and begging for me actually does work.
Well, combined with the fact that you were fucked off your face and borderlining blacking out.
Well, I wasn't borderline back out. I was bordering on killing myself.
Same difference.
So then we get back to my house.
You were looking for that validation.
And we keep hooking up. And then it happens for a couple hours. Where I'm falling in and out of sleep, and then it's kind of rough. But I didn't want to. I didn't want to. I just kind of. I couldn't. I didn't. I was going through guys so much, and I didn't care about any of them. Emotionally, physically, none of it. It was literally use and be used core. It was not great. It was not great.
Of course.
It was fun though. Was it? You know what was really fun? Us both being butt naked, as you do, on top of my bed after just kind of like exhausting ourselves. And then falling asleep there. And waking up the next morning to my then 13-year-old brother barging into my bedroom. My brother doesn't even live with me. He barges into my bedroom and sees everything. And we both like yell and scream and are terrified. And he's just laughing. He's pissing his ass off. And I'm like,
of course he is.
The fact that you're laughing actually kind of makes me feel so much better. Like, at least I haven't scarred you. Like, at least you're making a joke out of it.
Wow, you just flash everyone, don't you?
Yeah, I do flash everyone, apparently. I flash everyone, yet I don't like showing my body to people. Make that make sense. So...
The heart wants what it wants. This is 1 out of 4 stories.
Actually, you know what's really funny? This actually segues into something. I've actually...
Oh my god.
Do you know something that I've learned about my body since starting to diet again?
What?
That a diet consisting of 0 cock is not good for me. I'm hungry. Really? I need to get back on that meat.
Really?
Sorry about that, guys.
You better be.
Anyway, so then I had forgotten that Mum and Reed were coming to pick me up to go to the beach that day. After having, a night of wiping myself. I was really bad at this point. I would barely respond to people. I was like I was shoddy. I was not a great person. I was not a great version of myself. It happens.
Your actions were great.
It happens. But then we go to the beach, and Reed is not shutting up about it. He's making fun of me all day long, and my mum is there. Her ears and eyes are bleeding. She is not wanting any of it. She's having a crash out of the century because all Reed keeps going is, oh my God, you hooked up with a black guy. You hooked up with a black guy. And I'm like... And who the fuck are you hooking up with?
He was 13.
And that's the real question. That's the real question.
He was 13.
No, I know. Anyway, that's... There, you wanted a story about me hooking up with someone? There you go.
Uh-huh.
I recall it in great detail. Do I remember his name?
I doubt it.
No.
What, 5 years ago?
This was 2 years ago.
Same difference.
Does he still follow me?
Probably.
Yes. I hope he doesn't watch this.
He will.
Oh, well.
It's our mini episode.
It happens. It's a fun story.
A mini episode that isn't actually going to be mini.
Now, I'm trying to remember what the other 2 stories... I know what one of them is.
Other 3, technically. Oh, no, you already...
No, I had 2 left, because I said 2 as my diva moment of the week.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember now. Because... Should I really tell the one about the essays?
No.
I don't really give a fuck about it. All else I wanted...
They had piss pistols. That's all you really needed to know. It was funny.
I was stuck after the Doja Cat. It was 1 o'clock in the morning. A 5-year-old and a 9-year-old with piss in their water gun pistols held these 5 drunk people at gunpoint with piss.
At piss point.
And one of them was passed out in the bush, and they were like threatening to cover this girl in piss, while the other 4 were like trying to staunch these Eshe kids. And then they got into a scrap in the middle of the road. It was a lot.
Done.
It was hilarious. I was exhausted. Now the real thing I wanted to talk to you about.
Yeah.
No, this could have been the smallest little quip that I said in last episode.
Go on.
And I can't believe.
When you said last episode, you mean?
Yes, wrapped episode. So I was on the bus today, and I was having a little bit of a manic episode because I had just sculled my entire OxyShred drink. It's basically fucking Oxy at this point. It's basically a drug.
Ooh.
And I was flying off the radar for a few minutes, and I get onto my bus to come back, like my final bus, and the bus is filling up because it's rush hour coming home. All the chairs are filling up, and these 2 grimy ass motherfucking like teenagers start walking over. I am not the person to judge by face value. I never really care what's happening, what the situation is. But you know what did care?
What?
My fucking nose. When I tell you, I made eye contact with this man, and he had greasy long hair, and I was looking at them, and I was like, oh no, something feels really bad, something feels gross, I'm scared. He comes and sits down next to me, and when I tell you, I had to look away and went, my nostrils could not unflare.
I would have got up.
I couldn't. He was sitting next to me.
I would have said, excuse me.
I almost did. You know what I almost did? I almost turned to them and went, You know, a shower and like deodorant doesn't do anyone
That would have
harm,
been your
right?
diva moment of the year if you did that.
I was so fucking close to. I was so close to. I have a little bit more decorum than that. Like, I was so close to. Because then I started to think, oh no, what if they're underprivileged? What if they're like, whatever. And you know what? I remember being a teenager. I would shower twice a day. I will be deodorant consistently. And I would still smell sometimes. It happens. You're hormonal. I decided to release my judgment, even though they looked like they hadn't bathed in about 3 years. Anyway.
Oily.
And I was manic. So my mind was just flying through all the things. And I realized that this could possibly be the funniest... Okay, so I've come up with a joke for a comedy show.
Go on.
And I think I want to create an entire comedy show around this character I built just
Okay,
so I
go
can
on.
do this one joke. So I want to make this show centered around a bitch. Like an actual bitch. Like someone who is a bad person.
Like me.
Like, not mean, but just like a bitch. But they're so funny. I want to make it about someone who's... You know what? If they weren't funny, you would hate them. But they're so funny that you can't help but love them.
I feel like...
And I want her to be an absolute diva. Anyway, I want one of the opening lines in the show to be... All bad bitches have EDs. And... Oh my god, what was I wrote it down. All bad bitches have EDs. And I just happen to have bulimia. And then she goes about her day. And she's like, that's how I keep this waist. 2 episodes later, she's sitting on the bus. A really stinky guy comes to sit next to her.
Are you the diva?
In this situation,
Are you saying you have bulimia?
No, I'm not saying I have bulimia. I'm saying the character I'm running has bulimia. Just so that I could do what I wanted to do to this guy sitting next to me.
Oh, okay.
Because when I was sitting next to him, when I tell you, and I wanted to kind of be like Fleabag core, where she kind of turns away and goes, one good thing about having a fucking ED is I can throw up on a whim. And she turns to him and just and throws up in his lap and goes, you stunk so bad you made me sick. And he gets up and leaves.
I would watch that down boots.
And it's because I know someone who once told me that they're capable of throwing up on a whim because they used to have that particular eating disorder.
Okay.
So it was a combination of like when I had this energy, when I tell you, I had the references of my whole life lining up, pairing themselves together. And as soon as he sat down and I went, and I felt disgusting, and I thought, I want to throw up on this man. He is so revolting. That whole idea came onto me. And I went, that needs to happen. That is so fucking funny. That is so fucking funny. One great thing about bulimia is I can throw up on a whim. Anyway, that was the story I wanted to tell you.
I have nothing to say now.
Anyway, who's your diva of the week? Your diva of the
It's a
half
mini
week special?
episode.
Do you have a diva? Do we have a diva that we want to...
My diva of the week was the storm that came last week.
Oh. Is it a diva because of what it...
It was a diva because it damaged so much.
Is it a diva because it damaged a particular something?
No. No.
No, of course
It
not.
was a diva because it didn't give a fuck about what it damaged and it just rolled through. And it just kept on rolling and then dissipated. That's a diva. Now, the real question though.
Who's my diva?
The real question though.
My diva's the essay that hold the drunk girl at piss point.
The real question. Are there specific parts of a storm that make it a diva? Or is it just genuinely a diva?
No, there's storms that aren't divas.
Clock it. Sun showers?
Are divas.
Divas.
Obviously.
Because they have like the sun plus... Like sun showers can be like, oh, I'm dancing in the rain. Like it's giving Drew Barrymore in the rain.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
I don't think a regular storm is a diva.
Okay.
A hailstorm, though?
What about a lightning storm? Or is that just a regular storm too?
No, that's a different
Like,
one. A
just
regular storm
rain.
is just like heavy rain.
Yeah.
Not a diva. Heavy rain is not a diva.
Lightning
A
makes
diva.
noise. It
It's
makes
shiny.
it makes its presence known.
It's shiny. It pops. It's electric.
It crackles.
It crackles. Now,
Snowstorms.
obviously a diva. She's laced with
Freezing
snow.
you.
Freezing you.
Snow day out.
A hurricane. Not a diva. Tortilla.
Katrina.
Hurricanes.
Not a diva.
Not a diva. But a cyclone is a diva.
I can see it. Is
Do
that
you
just
wanna know
because
why?
we moved in a cyclone?
No. A cyclone is a diva because it has an eye of the storm and it paints its eye with a storm of lightning. That to me, that swirls around. Baby, that's
Is that
hypnotizing.
your diva of the week?
No. I just told you my diva of the week was the piss pistol.
Oh, clock.
Not the Eshe, the piss pistol.
And you know what?
You would too for a check. I would spray people with piss for a check.
I wouldn't. Yeah.
What? I just have to stand there, hold a water gun filled with piss and go.
There's probably a kink for that somewhere.
You know what? There is actually an abundance of kinks that I would do to someone else just to get paid for it and have no attachment to because it doesn't arouse anything in me.
Clock.
You would too for a check. You would too for a check. And you would too for a check. And you would too for a check.
With that,
and
I think that...
do it for a check. If
think-
you want to do it for a check, are you a businesswoman? Are you an entrepreneur?
Which brings us back to Okay Diva!
Thank you for spending your time with a very, very special episode of Okay Diva.
A mini episodes. We don't bring these in.
I love that it's a mini episode, but it's 33 minutes.
That's mini.
Our last episode was 40 minutes.
10 minutes shorter. That's mini. Alright. Bye, divas.